Hello, welcome one and welcome all back to another live stream. Today we are playing Raincode, Master Detective Archives. Last time we wrapped up the Nailman murder cases. We found our guys, and now we're moving on to the next mystery, which probably has something to do with a high school girl, I think, being murdered, maybe? We're going to an all-girls school to help this woman discover something about a mystery that we have yet to hear about. But we did see a little preview of someone unfortunately falling off of what I think was the roof, their untimely demise. So I think we're gonna investigate that. How y'all doing today? Hello, Red Stop Motion. You're doing good? Nice, glad to hear it. Me too, me too. Muy bien, y tú? Thank you, thank you. I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. Don't know if Joshua and Skypic are still here, but if you are here, hello guys. Let's get on with the game. I think the game is implying that this time we're going to partner up with Mr. Thunderbolt something. Don't remember his first name, but his last name was like Thunderbolt, something like that. We saw what his forte was last time, and it's pretty cool. He's basically Mystique. If he has access to his backpack, he can change his shape to look like anyone, and he can mimic their voice as well. So that's going to be really helpful, I think. Hi, Skypic, you are here. Hello, Ferret. French, is it wartime? No! We don't have to war with the French. We can all live happily ever after if we so choose. How you doing today, Ferret? Thanks for stopping by. Just doing line art. Oh, nice. Good luck. So this is the girl. I don't remember her name. I know we caught it last time, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. Karumi.
Was such a cute,
Wendy.
kind person. Everyone loved her.
Aiko.
She was found collapsed behind the school.
Was she dead?
Her head was bleeding and
She was dead.
already dead by the time they found her.
So Aiko is the next victim whose murder we're going to solve. Probably.
Soon after, her shoes were found on the school's rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
The peacekeepers and teachers all decided she'd committed suicide by jumping.
That is what the signs point to.
But she never would have done that. We'd made plans to watch a movie together on our next day off.
If it wasn't suicide, then that means someone made it look that way.
To cover their tracks. Oui. I came to a realization today. What's that, Joshua? As a German, I can say that das ist nicht korrekt. I'm also still just barely okay. Are you still sick? You were sick, right? Have you not recovered from that? I'm sorry to hear that if that's so. Also, I'm sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of what you said. Oui, with... That's croissant, right? Croissant.
Yes. I think the theater club may have something to do with it.
Why do you suspect them?
Theater club?
Aiko was a member.
Mm-hmm.
The theater club is very active at our school. We have regular performances with live audiences. Aiko
Okay.
was super popular and had lots of fans. She was overflowing with talent.
So you're saying they were jealous. You said nicked wrong. What did I say? Niked? How do you say it? I don't know if it's possible to describe it in text, but... Hello, Drayla, what's up? How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. What's DE? Is that like Dutch or like Denmark? I'm sorry, I'm ignorant. You like Karumi? She's cool so far. I don't know if I trust her 100%, but we'll see.
Did something happen with the theater club?
What did she call? What did Shinigami call her? She's a flat-chested Ugo or something like that, or a super flat Ugo, something like that.
Competition's fierce in the club. Aiko said everyone's always on edge.
Mm-hmm.
They all competed to be the leading role.
That leading
Aiko
role
was often
spot.
chosen as the main lead for performances, and she was harassed because of it.
Was what she went through hard on her?
Please don't misunderstand. Aiko wouldn't commit suicide just because of that.
Just because a little bit of you know, extremely competitive girls around here trying to get the top spot, she wouldn't do that. You don't speak nicked with a K or C sound. Is it like nisht? Like that? Is it nicht? Doing fine. Good to hear, Drella. Good to hear. My bad. The GH is pronounced like you're about to hawk a loogie. The GH. Or the CH. Like nicht. Like that. Nicht. Now I pronounce it well. Nicht. I'm getting mixed advice here.
She always told me with bright eyes about being an actress someday.
Bright eyes.
Someone thought they couldn't be the star as long as Aiko was around and took her out of the picture.
Turn around, bright eyes.
You think she was murdered by someone in the theater club?
I don't want to believe it, but
By the way, was there a suicide note?
no. There was no message of any kind left behind.
I didn't see the flat girl. She thinks Kumi's a flat. I know, that's what I was saying. I meant CH. Yeah, I said it right. About a hawk a loogie. Not loogie, the green bean. I could be a perfect example of it. Of what? Excuse me?
Peacekeepers declared it a suicide, right? What was their reasoning?
I mean, her shoes were found at the top, so that's the biggest clue, I think.
Just that her shoes were placed together neatly on the roof. They spoke to a few theater members and called it a day.
Huh? That's it?
That's all?
Peacekeepers were eager to remove the body. They said it would rot quickly in the rain.
Not to mention it would probably traumatize a bunch of high school girls.
They didn't want to draw too much attention because a lot of families from Amaterasu send their kids to this school.
Exactly.
It's obvious they treated it as an ordinary suicide to close the case as quickly as possible. They're trying to make what happened to Aiko disappear.
Are the Peacekeepers covering up the incident?
Why are you so surprised? This is the third time over you've seen them cover stuff up. You can't act surprised anymore. You know they cover things up. I realize that trying to be someone's Prince Charming is an unrealistic expectation for either party. It will ultimately lead to mutual assured destruction. I agree with that. You just need to be yourself. There is someone out there who will, you know, love you exactly for who you are. Flat. I'm sorry for writing it. That's okay. You don't have to apologize to me.
But if that's the case, then it's more likely that it was a murder.
Yes.
I still don't have enough information, so I can't say anything for sure yet.
So let's investigate.
Please find out the truth about Aiko's death. If you do, I'll give you all the information I have.
Oh yeah, she was going to give us information on the ultimate secret or whatever, the ultimate mystery.
I know about Kanai Ward, so please, lend me your help.
Teruda. I don't know what that means.
I have to know the truth, no matter what.
No matter what.
She's just a high school girl, so I don't expect her to have much crucial information.
You never know, maybe she worked with Amaterasu for a
After
time.
hearing this, I can't ignore her. The Peacekeepers obviously didn't investigate the case at all.
She's shaking. Nobody isn't perfect. Everyone's perfect. I think you said that. I think you said that wrong. I think you meant nobody is perfect. My name is nobody. Oh god, they're perfect. One thing. I don't know why. Let's not start rapping all of a sudden.
I can't allow her friend's death to be swept under the rug. Someone has to take this seriously. If the adults
Like,
around her
me?
won't help her, then at the very least, the detective should. Otherwise,
Good moral code,
there's
Yuma.
no point for detectives to even exist.
Oh, that's going a little bit far, but sure. Shinigami's not impressed.
Definitely gonna accept this request. It sounds like a waste of time to me.
But it could help our ultimate mission or whatever. Why do we gotta talk to her again? Why didn't it just
I'll investigate it.
get straight to it?
Really?
Hontoni.
Thank you so much.
Blah, 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 blah.
No problem.
Oh,
Stop shaking me!
it's almost
Okay.
over. I better get to class.
Wait, it's lunchtime? I guess you can't tell because it's always raining.
Can we meet again here after school to do the investigation together?
You're gonna help? I guess she could provide details about the school I wouldn't know on my own.
Sure.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Why not?
Okay, I'll head back to class for now.
I said it was lunchtime or something.
I
Goodbye.
almost forgot about something super important. If you don't mind, could you tell me your name?
It's Yuma.
I'm Yuma Cocohead.
My last name sounds ridiculous, I know. Everybody's perfect. You're right, Vinvi. Thanks, Drela. Keep in mind, I designed the right. Oh God, no! Stop rapping. I'm a nobody. I'm the definition of a nobody. What? What you're telling me is that you guys are all perfect.
Yuma.
But it also sounds like you're vaguely insulting yourselves. I'm getting mixed signals.
Yuma, I'm so happy to have finally met a master detective.
In training, don't forget the in training part.
Wait, I need to tell you I'm not a master detective.
Yet.
I'm off to class.
Just ignore me, why don't you?
Aw, she totally thinks you're a master detective. Isn't that fraud?
No, it's a misunderstanding. It would be fraud if I claimed I was one, but I never claimed that.
Fraud? Besides, if I can solve the case, the outcome's the same whether I am one or not.
Fair enough.
People call that splitting hairs, you know?
People call that nitpicking, Shinigami.
You really
I don't get on your case about it.
solve anything without the help of yours truly?
You're not gonna help me?
Besides, this is an all-girls school. How do you plan to investigate anything here?
Will you share some of your ice cream with me?
Well,
See? You're at a dead end already. Just like your entire life.
She's gonna help me, you know. What's her name again? Kurumi, I think it was. Is gonna give me the deets on the
You
school.
aren't gonna accomplish much at this rate. Except maybe making that ugly girl cry so much she gets even uglier.
Jeez.
being so mean.
You're so jealous, Shinigami.
Whatever, just leave me alone. I can do this without your help.
I thought we couldn't split.
All right. You're not getting my help here.
I thought we were spiritually bound.
I
Bleep.
cursed.
She's right. It'll be hard to investigate inside a school. An all-girls school, no less.
You know what that means? It's time for dun 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 a makeover.
Even with Kurumi's help, I doubt I'll get permission to conduct an investigation.
I think I see where this is going. I think we're gonna share the forte of that other guy to become woman. And then we can investigate the school.
Plus, the incident was 6 months ago. There'd be nothing left at the crime scene.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how different are you IRL from your online persona? As far as personality, I don't like I don't play anything up or like fake anything when it comes to my personality on streams. The only difference is in real life I'm more shy, but since there's the wall of anonymity between us, it's easier for me to like come out and be myself when I talk to you guys. So I guess you guys get to see like the real me more easily. In real life, most people I would start off a lot more shy and reserved. That's the only difference. I don't like, you know, put on any kind of personality traits when I stream. It pretty much is just exactly the way I am. Hi Toma. This graphic is actually what'd you say? A Gurk Genshin? A Gurk in Genshin. Don't know what that means. I'll need some explaining there.
Oh, wait. Halara's forte could help.
Halara, we're gonna owe her so much money.
Then again, even post-cognition can't be used unless we're right at the crime scene.
True.
With Halara's help, I'd go even further into debt.
I'll go even further
Do
beyond.
that. What do I do? Is there anyone else I can ask?
As far as looks, I guess... I don't know. I guess my hairstyle looks vaguely similar to my models. I also do wear glasses in real life, but that's about it. My colors are off. By that I mean like my eye and hair color. Probably like at least 7 or maybe even 9. My IRL personality is too antisocial and gloomy for the internet. How do you mean? What do you mean by 7 or 9? Maybe being shy? I can't believe it. I'm a very shy person in real life. Go ahead, a typo spelling girl. Now she's a Gurk. Oh, she said that? His gender is Gurk. But that sounds so harsh. Yeah, Detsuhiko, that's his name. Vivia or Fubuki. We haven't seen her. Let's use Detsuhiko's forte for nefarious reasons only.
Forte.
Just kidding.
Disguising as a school faculty member would make the investigation easy.
He disguised himself as a real person. Do they have to be real people? or can you make someone up?
You want to sneak into a girls' school? First you were a fraud, now you're a pervert too.
I'm gonna be a faculty though, so that means I don't know. I won't be going to the girls' rooms or whatever.
Decided to sneak in yet. Who knows? I might get permission.
Yeah, then I wouldn't be a pervert.
But I can still talk to Desuhiko, even though I don't know if he'll help me out.
He'll help me out.
Hang on. If I was to ask Desuhiko for help, where could he be?
He could be anybody. That's okay, Venvi. I used to be super shy too, and now I'm slightly less shy, but still socially awkward. Oh. Maybe I'm a little less shy than I used to be, but honestly, I haven't gone out and talked to like real people that I don't know in a very long time, so I don't even know if that's true. I haven't had a chance to test it. Socially awkward because I went so long with friends, quote unquote, talking over me. My ability to hold a conversation about anything other than bunnies completely eroded. Oh no. I've always been a poor conversationalist, but I don't think it's for the same reason you were. I think I'm just bad at talking in general. Yuma's a girl? That'll be interesting. It will! We'll call ourselves... Well, I guess we'll call ourselves whatever the name of the faculty member is.
I don't know if I can find him, but maybe I should head back there for now.
I missed. What did he say?
I remember him saying something about lots of cute girls.
Oh yeah, the Ginma district.
So he might be there.
Let's head to Ginma. Baby steps in self-improvement. Yes, yes, yes. 9, I mean, I'm not even nearly as silly or joking around like I am in chat often. You're saying in real life you're less silly? Or in chat you're less silly than in real life? My brain just stopped having thoughts at one point because it was like never gonna get it out anyway. Jeez. That sounds so sad.
He said he's off to pick up girls. But he mentioned something about cuties.
Cute leg work.
I guess I'll hit the streets and find out if he talked to any women.
Maybe he's gonna be a Gurk. Oh my god, a real Gurk. Gurk mode activated. When is my gender bent arc happening? Yuma Desuku in a girl's school. What could go wrong? Hey, we'll be there to keep him in check, and he'll be there to help convince Shinigami that we're not perverted. I got my volume all the way down because I'm in class. That's alright, stop motion. You can't hear what I'm saying, but you probably shouldn't be watching me in class, but good luck with class. In real life, I'm less silly. Oh, I see. I understand. Yeah, it makes sense, because people get to be anonymous online, so... I think a lot of people would be more reserved in real life, but there are some people that are just, like, really, extroverted that they probably wouldn't be any different either way. Sounds sad, but it's also peaceful. I mean, if you're cool with it, then that's fine by me. I'm significantly more talkative in streams compared to IRL simply because I don't have many people to talk to about my interests with. I understand. That's one of the great things about online communities, that you can find people who are interested in the things you are. That Chori detective Desuhiko should be somewhere in here in Gima. Question people in the area to gather information and find him.
Well, give it a go.
Use the gathered clues and talk to the person who might be Desuhiko. Hika. Alright, so...
Maybe I should ask around and see if anyone's seen him.
Have you seen him?
Sneak into an all-girls school that badly?
You said yourself earlier we should do anything we can to solve a case, and now you're on my back just because they're all girls. You're so jealous. Hello, ma'am.
Excuse me, I'd like to ask you something. Did some guy
She's being possessed by Shinigami.
Yeah. So what? Do you know him or something?
We're best buddies, you see.
Something like that. I've been trying to find him. Could you describe what he looked like?
I wasn't interested, so I didn't know. I think he was wearing a big red raincoat and blue jeans.
Red raincoat and blue jeans. I didn't pay attention. I didn't care.
Then he crossed the street. He's probably hitting on someone else.
A red
Right.
and blue jeans. Did they have any unusual designs?
Great song. I love it. Which one is a great song? Hi, Cinnamon. What's up? How you doing today? Not because it makes me boring, but I'll figure it out eventually. I don't think you're boring, Toma. Can't stand social people even existing near me. It's not their fault they're social. I got to get. Bye, stop motion. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Take care. I identify as female bunny woman. We can get married now. Is that how it works? Is that what Toma expressed that Toma wanted? I'm also quite IRL, yet I have so much to talk about. That's why I have a channel. The reason I wanted to create my channels so people who are interested in the stuff I like will enjoy. Oh, that's awesome. And listen, that's a great reason to make a channel. Man got zero riz. Poor Desuhiko.
Now that you mention it, the coat had a white line on the back.
So it was a red coat with a white line and then blue jeans?
I see. Thank you.
I'll keep an eye out. That's, are you reading my ChatGPT transcripts?
But I think you should choose better friends.
That's fair, I don't blame you.
Right. I'll think about it.
I'll heavily consider it. I'm kind of worried. Oh, this one. Isn't this Ginma district or am I crazy? Yeah, the music in this game is pretty good. So I gotta look around for man with red shirt. I mean striped jacket, blue pants. Oh, look at this. Fubuki. Sure, let's see what we talked to Fubuki about. Is that profiles probably? Nope. Glossary? Nope. It was Gumshoe Gab. I remember now. Gumshoe Gab. Gab. Let's gab with Fubuki. I'm getting a good job where I can work from home, then just become Hikikomori. No! Hikikomori was tragic. That was always my plan for it, but the pandemic made it look like the reasonable option, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. I mean, everybody had to stay home during that time. Crazy how instantly the whole world can change.
This is the first time we have been alone at the agency, Yuma.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I guess you're right.
As long as Shinigami's here, we're never really
I
alone.
know. How about I make you some coffee?
I thought your food was poisonous.
Tea instead.
Which is which again?
Coffee's bitter and tea is sweet. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
What do you mean by that?
Tea is transparent and coffee is opaque.
How to put this? One is dark and the other a bit pale.
I guess I understand what you mean.
Which is coffee and which is tea again?
What?
What? The darker one is coffee, I think. Wouldn't it be?
Anyway, the darker one is coffee.
What do you say anyway?
Oh, it is? Now that you mention it, that sounds right.
Sounds about right.
However, this is quite troubling.
Why, do you like them both equally?
There are far too many moments in my life where I cannot tell things apart. Just like with coffee and tea, I cannot tell the difference between an elevator and escalator,
I think you can tell the difference, you just can't remember them.
or left and right, or the day
That one's quite
after
common.
tomorrow and the day before yesterday. I cannot differentiate many things.
Sounds like life's rough for you,
That
ma'am.
sounds rough.
You and I always say the same things. Pandemic made me feel like it's my best option to be mentally healthy. Just being hikikomori for the rest of my life. I felt so good during it. Doesn't feel as good anymore. My health insurance dropped my doctor and I was like, I don't even need to go to the doctor now. And I do. I need my asthma inhaler, but like this is bonkers. They did that during the pandemic. Why not drink both tea and coffee? Yeah, just try them for yourself and decide which one you like more. You can just have them both simultaneously if you want.
Until recently, I thought paying reparations meant you were paying a repairman.
I don't even know what paying reparations means, so
That's a new one.
I can't even judge you.
She's such an airhead. I'm surprised she's managed to survive for so long.
Fubuki, have your misunderstandings ever gotten you into trouble?
Loads of times.
I suppose when all is said and done, I
don't mind, can you tell me about it?
Give me the scoop. Felt so trapped during COVID. Couldn't go out. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people really did. I still miss the pandemic. I don't miss the pandemic, but I guess it was kind of cool when everyone was always home all the time.
Yes, of course. Back when I was around 10 years old, in the neighborhood where my mansion is located, a rumor was spreading about a high school student who could fly.
Uh-huh.
I hoped it was true and wished to meet him, so I went for a visit. However, he could not in truth fly, but was rather considered something called a flight risk.
I don't know what that means.
At this point, it sounds like a comedy skit.
Look at Shinigami, she's so dead.
It gets worse.
Uh-huh.
He was more than a mere delinquent. People considered him an extremist.
An extremist.
Discovering I was the daughter of the Clockford family, he kidnapped me and barricaded us away.
Oh no.
Barricaded?
Yes. He demanded the government revise the Constitution if they wished me to be returned safely.
Revise the Constitution.
So, what happened after that?
It was quite a while back, so I cannot really remember.
She probably killed him. On the option to go outside, just want to choose not to. I can't go outside. Of course I'll want to. What? You're a contrarian?
In the end, the laws were changed a bit, and I was released.
Oh wow, they got what they wanted.
The laws were... what?
They were altered.
It makes sense a master detective, or rather a member of the Clockford family, would have such ridiculous stories.
Does it though? She seems like a special case.
The part should have been the least of my worries.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown closer.
Great. I'm so glad. Maybe I was stuck in my house with my now former stepdad. It was just you two? Or you're just saying like in addition to everybody else you were stuck there with him? I'm sorry to hear that. But that's all in the past. You can let go of that now. Just being very insistent on avoiding all social interactions if possible. Being alone the majority of the time feels like a vital thing for me to live. Oh. Most people are... well, I think in general most people require some form of social interaction to function. But yeah, there are a lot of introverts like you that do prefer being alone. I like being alone. I think it's peaceful and relaxing. Do I gotta talk to more people, or can I just look for the person in the red jacket with the blue jeans? That lady probably has information for me. But, was it you?
Not mind helping you here and there if you came running to me once in a while.
You're so needy. But yes, absolutely, I'd love to run to you for help. So I can talk to that girl on the street. That guy didn't have a strap on his jacket, so I think he was, a mislead or whatever. Let's just keep looking over here first, and then I'll go back to the lady. What is this? The way it's decorated makes it seem like some kind of lab or something.
It's true.
Yeah, it doesn't feel very organic, just completely artificial. What is that? Or like a tanning bed. I'm not sure I follow. It does kind of look like a tanning bed, I guess. I'll give her that. What the? That was Shinigami? Wait, they said he was across the street, so it's probably wrong. Okay, let me talk to that woman. See what she has to say. Needy death god? Very needy. She's very needy. Wait. Oh, was it you? Buster Brown? No, because your pants aren't the color. This is not the woman I think I was talking about, but she'll do.
But did a man talk to you around here by any chance?
I'm an introvert, but there's a limit. Yeah, there are different levels, right? There are different levels of how introverted some people are.
The
Or
one in the
extroverted.
red coat? Yes, he asked me what type of men I'm into.
I've been trying to find him. Do you remember any of his features?
He didn't really leave much of an impression. Wasn't my type.
That's fair.
I see.
Sorry I couldn't help. Oh, I just remembered something.
Lay it on me.
I like people who can dance. So he said he was going to practice and ran off toward the art gallery.
He said
The
he was
art
going to
gallery.
practice dancing? I see.
He's gonna go practice dancing for this girl he just met.
Good luck with your search.
Thank you, thank you. So where is the art gallery? What does map say? I didn't want to travel there. Sorry, I meant to see the area map. Is this the art gallery? Oh yeah, it is. How do I get there though? It looked like it was downward, right? I think it was downward. On the map, I mean. Southward. So if we go this way... This is probably the art gallery. The heck? This looks like our guy. Probably. He's got blue jeans. We'll talk to him soon. This one also has a stripe. And blue jeans. I guess I need more details. Because these two are too similar, I think, for me to distinguish. Darn it. Alright, let's talk to someone else. Well, we know where he is now. He's one of those. There was another lady, I think, in an alley that I could have gotten information from. Unless this was her, but I thought there was more. Probably over here. Da 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 da. How you feeling? How you doing? This was the lady I saw at first.
Ugh, my hair's getting frizzy already. I really hate the rain.
You don't live here? I never felt the desire to go outside or socialize. I like to socialize, but it drains me quickly. Wow, I was gonna say same. I don't like to socialize, but I do get drained quickly. Dancing in an art gallery? It's a new form of, you know, expression.
Excuse me, did you see a man talking to people around here?
Now that you mention it, some guy asked me what kind of men I like.
I didn't even notice she had sunglasses
I've
on.
been looking for him. Do you remember what he looked like?
He was wearing a red coat.
A black
and-
turtleneck.
Oh, I think he wore a black turtleneck too.
Okay, that's probably the clue I needed.
I got him to go away.
I got him to go.
He walked toward the crossing bridge with the metal on his coat clinking.
Metal on his coat and a black turtleneck.
See. Thank you.
Thank you very
Do
much.
you know him? Can you tell him to stop harassing people?
Will do, ma'am.
Okay, sure.
A black turtleneck and metal on his jacket. We should have our guy now. Let's take him down, boys. What's his name again? Desuhiku. Desuhiko, I think it is. Desuhiko. That's hard for me to say. That do look like a black turtleneck, and I guess I don't see any metal aside from the little buttons on his jacket, but let's check the other one. These guys are probably like, why are they looking at me like that? That's not a turtleneck. All right, we have our guy. It's you.
This dance step is easy.
Is it?
What do you want?
Is that Desuhiko?
It is, most likely. I think so.
Desuhiko?
Is that you?
Huh? Desuhiko, you say?
Did I get the wrong person?
Wow.
The rookie.
That was instant.
Of all people saw through my disguise.
Can you get Shinigami out of your head?
Thank goodness. It was Desuhiko after all.
It looks like you have a long ghost tongue coming out of your mouth. We got him! Desuhiko, I need your help. I know how this is gonna sound, but we need to infiltrate an all-girls school.
What do you want from me, rookie? Don't tell me you're dragging me back to the agency.
Where was your backpack just now?
Restrain me. I am the champion of freedom.
Is that your title?
You want to tell me what to do? You're on. Just try and make me.
Let's have a dance battle!
Here. I mean, there's something I need your help with.
Huh? Help? With what?
A very important investigation.
Well,
We explain the situation. Shinigami's looking for a brain in his head. She found nothing. There's a girl I really liked in high school, but the moment she started howling like a wolf, I was like, perhaps this... I should not pursue this further. But, yeah. I mean... Fair enough. That is a bit of a flag. I don't know if it's a red flag, but it is a bit of a flag.
so, what do you think? Would it be too difficult?
What does this backpack say? Oh, park. That's a weird thing for a backpack to say.
Great job, rookie. That's awesome. Huh? An all-girl school, huh? Just to think that divine phrase can
Divine phrase.
transforming me into a saint.
I see. So you'll help me?
I'll gladly help you out.
Nice.
The superstar detective at your service.
Thank you, sir.
Huh? You'll really help? Oh, come on. We're pals, aren't we?
Hmm.
Oh, man. Let's talk like the old buddies we are.
He sure is friendly. I like not feeling super short around this guy. Like I did with Lara.
Huh? Anyway, there's still time before class is out. Alright, let's go eat.
Okay.
My treat?
Wow, he's the exact opposite of Halara.
No way. I mean, are you sure? Don't be shy. Just follow me, rookie.
If he's offering, we may as well take the offer.
So, what does the girls' school smell like?
What does it smell like?
Tell me, man.
It smelled like rain, if I'm being honest. Once a girl walked past me and she just said smash and then never spoke a word to me since then. I don't know what the heck that was. She was trying to scare you. Or she was challenging to a Smash Bros competition. Thought she was an otherkin. I dodged a nuke. What is that? An otherkin? A nuke?
This guy's ulterior motives aren't so ulterior. Gross. I wish all humans would just die.
You wish that anyway, even if you didn't know this man. Because you're a god of death.
From Dasuhiko, all that's left is to head for Etheria Academy.
I thought we were gonna eat first.
To the school, we'll be there for a while. I better wrap up any other business I have now.
What you're saying is I need to look for the side thingy. Oh, but they're all in other places. I won't mess with them right now. We don't end up using our special abilities that much, so I guess it's not the biggest thing in the world if I don't do all those side missions. But if we see any on the way, I'll do them. How they can believe that they're animals? They believe they're actually animals for real, or they just act like they do? I mean, do they talk like normal people? Do they speak to humans? Or are they animalistic all the time? How and when did you find out that she was one of those? Look in DMs. I'll check whenever I have downtime. Continue ahead. I'll not be possible to return here for some time. No further requests can be accepted. In progress requests will be left unsolved. Yes! Let's go to the school. I have time. Let me see what you sent me. I can't scroll for some reason, but I do see the top of the image. My Discord is... Oh, there it is. Nice. That's awesome, Skybeck.
Look! They're everywhere. School girls so young and cute.
Interesting. Why are you crouched like that?
This is heaven.
Oh, he's such a creep. Look at the way he's...
Here.
he's ready to pounce. Karumi! What were those? What's that on the benches? Are those... Oh, they're flowers. I thought they were like butterflies. What an impression.
Yuma, you really came.
I'm
I
here.
was nervous throughout my classes, thinking you might have stood me up.
Well, we haven't gotten payment yet. We need that information, so...
I wouldn't ditch you like that. I'll see the job you requested of me to the very end.
Or until I die.
I knew I could count on
Sorry.
a master detective.
I'm not a master detective.
About that...
He's still lurking over there.
Wait, Yuma, something's wrong.
What is it?
There's a suspicious person over there.
I guess it is pretty suspicious that a boy is in an all-girls school. They talk and act like humans, but generally believe they're animals trapped in a human's body. Oh, interesting. Is that like an actual... Is that like a diagnosable disability or disorder or something? Or is it more of like a personality trait? Like, how serious is it? He literally had nosebleed in his character picture. Yeah. He ruptured something. I'm gonna eat something because I'm About to faint? You haven't eaten?
Oh,
Replenish your energy.
it's my senior. Or a friend, I guess.
My senior friend.
Is he also a master detective?
He is, for sure, yes.
Not what I expected. Why is he staring at the other students?
Master detectives come in all shapes and sizes.
He's preparing to use his forte, I think.
Hopefully.
Oh, what's up? Are you talking about me?
We sure are.
Kurumi. I heard all about you from Yuma.
His nose.
Superstar Detective Desuhiko Thunderbolt. Woo! Nice to meet you.
Woo! He dabbed. He dabbed. He's got the powers.
Now about the details of the job.
He's in permanent dab pose.
If possible, I'd like to see where it happened in person. Do you think we can get inside?
So you're starting the investigation.
Absolutely.
It'd be hard for an outsider to get in the school. Even family members can't enter without a teacher's permission.
Family members of the staff or family members of the students?
Wow.
Either way,
Looks
that's
like you're in trouble already.
kind of crazy.
But I've come fully prepared to save my lost little kittens.
Is that what I am?
Watch.
A kitten? What do you think, Shinigami? He's so chipper.
You come too. Me too?
He's gonna use it on both of us? I can't believe we both fit in there. Thanks. Thanks, mister. Which one's me? Which one's me? We're so shy. Look at Shinigami. Don't laugh at me. This is for the investigation. You please move your hand. Is that your teacher?
It's me, Superstar Detective Desuhiko.
Looking good, man.
The cute girl next to you is Yuma?
My face is mostly the same. You don't recognize me?
Why me?
Aw, they didn't change our name.
Are you really the same people? You didn't just switch out with someone?
It's often claimed to be harmless, but if you look throughout history, people with this delusion cause major problems in their communities. Really? Can you give me one example? Femboy mode activated.
Kurumi, if someone talks to you on your way home, don't follow them, okay?
Just kidding. This is my forte, disguise. I seared the image of this lady teacher into
Seared?
my mind as I passed her by earlier.
All right. Okay.
That's amazing! So this is the forte of a master detective.
It really is a useful skill.
I know, right? Isn't my voice just irresistible? I'll let you be my fan. If you join the after party, I'll even whisper in your ear if you want.
I'll whisper in your ear. Wow, what a gentleman.
Yuma, you're so cute.
Thank you, thank you.
Now we'll just look like friends when we're together.
It's the perfect disguise.
Yeah.
Hey! Away from me! I don't want some flat-chested uggo as a friend.
I'm more flat than she is, which makes sense, but
We should be good now.
I'm also not 100% flat, which is strange.
Yeah, like an undercover investigation.
Let's go.
Be sure to go straight home.
Wow, she's wearing the huge backpack, or he is. Okay. Let the investigation commence. What an interesting turn this has taken.
Aiko jumped off the roof of this school building.
Why don't we go up there to look?
Is it off limits?
How about we visit the theater club first? We're about to do a rehearsal on the school stage right now.
All right, all right.
School even has its own theater, huh?
That's right. If we go there, you can see what it's like at the club Aiko attended.
Let's take a look while we still can.
You know what would be kind of cool? If during one of the investigations down the line, we use multiple people's fortes at once. So like, in this example, like we could be dressed up as girls and then go to a crime scene and a crime scene and then use Halara's forte to look back in time. That'd be pretty neat. Hi Bailu, what's up? How you doing today? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining.
You take care of that. I'll go check another spot.
Another spot?
Okay.
You're not coming with us?
I stand out when I carry the backpack.
That's true.
I need to hide it someplace safe first.
That sounds like it might be used against us at some point, but go for it.
Don't worry about me and do what you gotta do. I've set up your shot, so you better not miss.
Interesting interpretation of the situation.
See you later, my man.
You remember I said this was an investigation, right, Desuhiko?
I think he's misunderstanding something. Is it really okay for him to go off on his own?
We should keep an eye on him, but at the same time, he has a point about his backpack. I don't see why we all can't just go, but maybe it's because the theater thing is about to start right now. Doing good. Nice. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it.
Let's go, Yuma. Oh, wait. Do you have a girl name now?
Yes! Girl persona.
Yuma's fine.
No, change your name. Darn it. I wanted a girly name. Where is she? Oh, she's right there.
The theater hall is this way.
Uh,
Follow me, Yuma.
wow. To be in high school again. Is that a fire extinguisher? It sure is. Anyone can just pick that up, huh? I guess that is by design how it should be.
Yeah.
Better stick with Kurumi for the time being. Hey, I got detective points though. That's my senior.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get detective points that time? Boo. Boo! Wait. Oh, I guess that's for staff. I was like, there shouldn't be a boys' bathroom here, but maybe it is for teachers. Etheria Academy's teacher. Hana is the name of the teacher Desuhiko disguises himself as. An alumnus of Etheria Academy, she guides her students with a firm yet gentle style of education. Sounds lovely. Oh, excuse me. The students are just appearing. They're materializing out of thin air.
Wow.
This is a nice room.
Proper. Like a real theater.
Right? The whole school gives a lot of attention to the theater club. There are 4 performances throughout the year, and people
Just 4?
outside of the school sometimes come to watch.
I guess they're big performances.
Hollywood doesn't have many options for entertainment, so our school's theater is very popular.
Makes
That's
sense.
why the battle to be the main lead is so intense. The star of the theater club becomes the star of Kanai Ward.
I
So
see.
It's much more than a club activity.
Yes, this isn't just a single page of our youth. Everyone's competing as if their lives depend on it.
I didn't realize how long her braids were because she was wearing a jacket earlier.
A lot of them come from affluent or powerful families and take pride in being members of the elite.
Sounds like everyone's always on edge.
They're very graceful and don't show their true feelings while on stage, though. Shall we go in?
Yes. Let's. To put it in YouTube-friendly terms, every full moon you'd have people running around unclothed acting like actual animals. I see. That is quite scary. Alright, only one way to go. Up into the theater. My clothes is clipping through my clothes. Oh, are those going to be some of our suspects, maybe?
Everyone's so busy, they didn't even notice us coming in without permission.
This is the stage rehearsal, after all. It's treated like the main performance itself.
I like that Shinigami gets her own seat.
They leave the curtains open and allow people to watch. More students should show up to watch shortly.
I'm not used to this atmosphere. It makes me nervous.
Why are you getting nervous when you won't even be on stage?
Something about being in a school, man, just... it activates the nerves.
We're only here to find out the truth behind Aiko's death. Let's search carefully.
Yes.
Wait, that's no way to talk to a master detective. Sorry, I'm starting to talk to you like any other friend.
It's good for our camouflage. People won't suspect me.
Alright, it helps me blend in.
Huh? So it's alright to be friendlier? I'll go all out if you don't mind.
Sure, sure. He looks so cute as a girl. He is pretty cute. I can't deny that.
Sure.
I wish you were dead. I wish you'd die in a lake with your feet sticking out.
Why? Why would my feet not get swallowed up by the lake?
Yuma, all 4 of them are here together right now.
She hates her so much. She hates Kurumi.
All 4? What do you mean?
Is it always going to be 4
The
suspects?
4 members of the theater club that I think have something to do with Aiko's death.
That would be an interesting trope.
See?
I wonder why
They're on
4.
stage right now. The 2 in costumes are the main leads this time.
There are 2 leads, okay. Yellow girl and blue girl.
High-class-looking girl on the
She looks
right
just
is
like-
Cotton.
What's her name?
The impish-looking one on the left is
From
the
Soul Eater,
honor
the
type.
older sister, the Thompson sister. Hattie? Or is that the younger one?
Is the honor student, Yoshiko.
Yoshiko? I missed the names because I was
The one
talking.
keeping a low profile in the windbreaker is Kurene.
Yoshiko and Kurene I caught. Liz, that's her name. Liz. Liz Thompson. She looks like her.
Suspicious? But why?
I have my reasons.
You have to tell me. I'm the detective. I need to know all the clues I can have.
Look at Cotton, the classy one. Her beauty is unbelievable for
Karen.
a high schooler.
You can call her Karen. It's
The
fine.
moment Aiko was gone, she had no problem climbing to the top.
Uh-huh.
She has a strong fervor for acting, and seems to have no interest in making friends with others.
She's in it for the, you know, the fame.
I suppose you could say she's the uncooperative type who only thinks about herself.
She's very competitive.
Her father has a lot of influence in real estate, so he applies lots of pressure too.
It's free real
I
estate.
think that's why she took down Aiko to become the main lead?
I hate to say it, but I think it's possible.
It's true that this Cotton does have an extraordinary grace to her. But I think that dour look on her face reveals her inner thoughts.
She do look quite mad. I don't know, I keep thinking, man, some people are 100% into this becoming a girl stuff. I don't know. People have different interests. The term lunacy comes from the fact that the lunar cycle actually puts greater pressure on the human brain the closer it gets to the full moon. Unstable people literally lose their minds once a month. That's so weird. Do we know why? Do we know what the correlation is? Is it just the, like, different amount of gravity we're experiencing or something? Or is it visual?
Am I really walking down the right path? Did I wind up somewhere I'm not meant to be?
You can get that just by looking at her face.
I must hear her thinking that. In some ways,
Jeez.
she's a lot like me.
Y'all share a deep connection.
How are you alike? You sure don't look classy yourself.
I'll ignore that.
That's too superficial, Shinigami.
Your lead, Waruna, is the
Waruna.
one who only does what she wants on her own terms.
Okay.
But she can play any role like she's a true genius.
That's pretty cool.
She's still rough around the edges according to critics, but she doesn't seem to care about what others think of her.
What was her name? Waruna, and the other one was... I forgot already. And then there was like Yoshiko or something, and... Oh, Karen. Yoshiko, I think. And I forgot the last one's name. Darn it!
Why do you suspect her?
She's the kind who doesn't hold back when it comes to getting what she wants, and doesn't care what anyone thinks.
In the previous one, they were just all named their titles. It was like father, nun, servant, and worshiper. Now I have to remember actual names, darn it. Somebody came to my stream and said real estate for a long time, but now we're friends. What's it called? Not like claimed, but you tamed the real estate person. Canada's not Canadaing right now. It's 20 degrees C and the sun is really warm. My mom said that there was going to be a flash freeze tomorrow night or something. I had snacks outside with my mom. Y'all better stock up if it's gonna freeze. You don't want to be trapped inside with no food.
As you can imagine, she's always butting heads with someone. Waruna would never admit defeat, ever. That's why everyone else is afraid of her. And she only talks to a few girls who follow her around.
Okay, that seems important.
If someone with that kind of pushy personality got into an argument with Aiko...
She'd be
You're saying
dead.
it's not out of character for her to take more drastic measures.
Yes.
It's a bit of a stretch, but considering how she did become one of the main leads, she could be considered suspicious.
As she should be.
That's Yoshiko below the stage. She's an actress, but she's managing the stagehands as production assistant this time.
Yoshiko seems like the nicest so far. Just because the fact that she's smiling and no one else is.
Everyone is talking about how Cotton will be the next big star. But within the theater club, Yoshiko is more popular by an overwhelming degree.
Cool.
She prioritizes the team over the individual. She's a kind, mild-mannered honor student.
Mhm.
The only reason the theater club is able to function is thanks to her leadership.
Which makes her the perfect twist villain.
And you think someone like her could have killed Aiko?
Shinigami sleeping. I mean, I guess he's older than me. It's so's our other friend. Yeah. Its magnetic pull of the moon changes the one's tides. Imagine the effects it has on living creature. Tides. I'll be honest, I thought the tides rising and falling was due to gravity, not magnetic fields, but I could be wrong. Central chat culprits: the gamer, the rabbit, the lobotomy cooperation employee, and the Joshua. Tomorrow's gonna be nice as well, but at night it's gonna drop to negative 13 degrees C and it's gonna snow. Jesus. It does look like it's gonna be nicer Sunday. On Sunday and Monday though. Nice, have some good weather in between the super duper cold, freezing, heartless temperatures of Canada.
I don't personally suspect her that much, but Aiko used to be the club's leader. After she died, Yoshiko picked up right where she left off.
So there's a motive.
I believe she's the only one who could ever take over Aiko's role. So Yoshiko maybe felt
Excuse me.
Aiko had what she thought was rightfully hers.
But would she resort to murder to change that?
I don't want to believe she would, but I can't say it's impossible.
That's fair. Suspect everyone.
The one in the wings wearing
Kurane.
the breaker manages the light since she wasn't chosen for a lead role.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to pure acting ability, she's one of the best.
The best of the best. Which child do you think would be the culprit in case of a crime? Gamer, Rabbit, Lobotomy Corporation, and Joshua. What's the crime? It depends what the crime is. I need to know what the potential motives would be. That's why high tide happens when the moon rises. Yeah, but I thought that's because the moon was getting closer. Or not, you know, not getting closer, but it was because the moon was on the facing the side of the earth where the water is, but I could be wrong. A lot of people are going to be under the weather due to the sudden drastic weather change. Oh, yeah, yeah. Sudden weather changes make people sick sometimes. Ocean. It's why the high tide happens. Wait, what? What did you say once before? Oh, yeah. It changes the ocean tides. Okay, okay. I see, I see. I gotcha, I gotcha.
I guess you could say her acting method is distinct. Like, she's the only one who can do what she does. She's kind of gloomy. Or it's more like no one really knows what she's thinking. She's often alone in class too.
Do you think she's also a suspect?
She
Yes.
always aims for the lead role. Besides, who knows what she's thinking?
I'm so happy now it's snowing outside. You like the snow? I've only experienced snow a few times, but it is nice. This happened to me a lot. It'd be nice one day, then absolutely freezing the next, and then suddenly everyone has a cold. Dang. I have a feeling if I say kills a crime, I'd be the first pick due to working at the bottom of a corporation. Yeah, it would seem like you would have, like, how do I say it, the easiest time being okay with doing that. Just based on your profession, of course.
So you're saying maybe she actually despised Aiko and tried to take out her competition?
It also matters who was killed, where, how, when.
Maybe.
All factors in the case.
That's why I consider her another suspect.
I see. Alright then.
We have our 4 suspects.
The main leads are Kaden and Waruna. There's also Yoshiko, the group leader, and Kurane, the distinctive one.
Karen, Waruna, Yoshiko, Kurune.
And in your
Kurane.
case, Kurumi, you find them all suspicious?
I'm sure they'd be mad if they heard me.
Hmm.
But yes, I do. Though the 4 of them are rivals, they weren't particularly hostile to each other before.
Only
However,
afterwards?
after Aiko passed away, they started fighting for the main role.
Interesting.
They all rarely speak to each other now.
That is quite sad.
It's true that it does seem suspicious. So, did you gather all that information yourself, Kurumi?
To tell you the truth, I joined the theater club after Aiko's death in hopes of finding out what really happened.
You're really determined, huh?
I mean, her friend died.
I won't give up until I discover the truth behind Aiko's death.
She must have been devastated by the loss of her friend. But she still found a way to push herself forward. All this to find the truth.
The truth.
See, sometimes the truth can be a goal that helps you press onward.
Seriously? Didn't you start this whole journey because you wanted to find out the truth about your memories? How could you barely be making that realization now? Let me look in DMs. Alright, I will.
Then I need
But
to do
first,
what I can.
exposition.
I have to find the truth behind this case.
On the other hand, some truths make you want to die when you discover them.
That's why they say ignorance is bliss.
Be quiet. Besides, even if that were the case, if I let the truth be buried like this, more bad things could happen.
Sure.
That's why I'm going to help her find the truth. It's my duty as a detective.
But more importantly, she'll give us information about the ultimate secret of Kanai Ward if we do
Won't you
this.
Stop confusing detectives with heroes.
That's a fair point.
Regardless, I have nothing to do with this, so whatever.
For someone who has nothing to do with it, you sure have some strong opinions.
Just eat your ice cream, Shinigami.
Hey, Kurumi! You came at the right time. We're short-handed right now. We could use some.
She looks so mad, Kurumi does. I can't believe she found me.
Mind lending a hand? Huh? But I'm.
Oh, don't mind me. I'll watch the stage from here.
Then I'll go help. Let's meet back here once I'm done.
Sure thing.
Cutie, a classmate? Yeah, something like that. Where have you been hiding such a cute girl? Why don't you invite her to the theater club?
They love me. They really love me.
Right.
Hehehehe. Yoshiko's bag. Wait, what? Wait, I don't get the picture you sent me, Skyvek. Which zone? Oh, like Zone and Sonic, like the stages, the levels. I see, I see. Ooh, it's getting dark.
Looks like it's about to begin.
We get to see the show?
She said this would be just like the actual performance. I wonder what it's like.
It's a musical performance? Oh.
Hello, everyone.
My goodness.
Thank you for coming by after school when everything's so busy.
Tezuhiko? What is he doing?
The girl's like, what? Why did she send
Before
it?
the theater club starts their performance, there's something I want everyone to hear.
Oh god, he's gonna blow it. He's gonna blow it.
It's my debut song. I've practiced so much.
They're gonna be like, our teacher would never do this.
Here it goes. Give me the spotlight.
It's already on you. You're blowing it, Tetsuhiko. You're blowing it.
He's so dumb.
He's so impulsive.
Now we will begin Etheria Academy's Theater Club rehearsal performance.
There's only one other student watching. Aside from me.
Why would you do that, Tezuhiko? What if they see through your disguise?
You idiot! Bagger just threw a snowball at my brother. Oh dang, why did he get you back? If a simple change in weather can affect average person's mood, imagine what it could do to someone with questionable mental stability. Imagine. Yeah? Sounds like something that would be quite fragile. Riley was the culprit. They threw a snowball. Oh my god, the crime has been solved. In Germany, we were never allowed to throw snowballs at school because there could be rocks inside. Yeah, I mean, some kids, A, are frankly evil, or B, don't know any better and they think they're being, you know, mischievous, but they're actually, it's actually dangerous to throw snowballs with rocks in them, so I can see why the teachers would want to avoid that possibility. When I was in school, I got hit in the head fairly often. And a couple times it made me bleed. I needed like stitches and staples. So kids can be quite dangerous. She does that disappearing meme. Oh yeah, the one of the little kid where he gives the peace sign. This neighborhood where every full moon people walk the streets. We avoid that one. But what if they're just enjoying the nightlight? I missed school today to watch you live. What? You shouldn't. That's not a good reason to miss school. Bye, Lou. These are not. I mean, these are. You don't have to watch these live. You can just watch them in your own time. School's very important, Bye, Lou. I can understand if you miss it because you're being sick or something. But you shouldn't jeopardize things in your life just for my live streams. When I was in school, I got kicked in the nards. Why? My mental health is always questionable, no matter what. I only missed 11 assignments. That's a lot of assignments. How long are they? Some assignments take a long time to do, you know. Bye, Lou. That's no good. That's no good.
Come on, man. What's wrong with a little fun? A star always wants to stand on stage.
We're on a mission.
You're kidding me. Even if
You're
your
killing
disguise is
me.
Perfect. That was reckless of you.
Very reckless.
Fine to be reckless in my disguise is perfect. Damn, I won my chance for an amazing debut.
You dunderhead.
Anyway, the performance is about to start.
Let's pay attention. She looks like a mermaid with that dress.
I knew I would find you here, Natasha. I knew you would come, Anatoly. You have not changed at all in the past 10 years. You have become even more beautiful.
Do you hear the music in the background? I know it's very low. That's like a real song.
You, however, have changed. Your face is scarred and you look stern.
It's like the da 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 da.
I've longed for the days we spent here together. Back then, the world shone bright in the colors of the rainbow.
I like how their little profile pictures in the bottom left are wearing their school uniforms, but they are wearing their play uniforms.
But now, the only world I see is colored with crimson, draped in the blood of my fallen comrades. Behold,
Jeez.
even my own hands are stained red. Yet, you are still pure, unchanged from that day.
They're really easy, but I couldn't finish them yesterday. Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then good luck completing them. Look at the song that plays in the piano boss. We just mentioned 3. I guess it's quite popular. Man, 2 people watching the theater. That must feel so uncomfortable for everyone involved. It's just a rehearsal. It's just a rehearsal. It's not the real play. So, I'm sure they are used to the numbers. The first phase? Dang. I didn't remember it. But I'm sure you're right.
You really believe I have not changed? In truth, I had no choice in the matter.
She really looks so much like Liz Thompson.
But because I did change, I chose to remain as I once was. I see. These 10 years twere long for us both indeed.
Twir. Whoa, that's pretty.
Within the tall, white walls, a clear fountain and colorful flowers decorated the garden. This
The garden.
was the world to these 2 young girls. They held hands and ran through the sunflower field. They sang to the blue sky and wore white clover crowns they had given one another. The sunset was ever golden. Even the rare rain glittered brightly.
The rare rain, uh-huh. Socializing also wears me out. First phase of the boss was when the chairs were trying to crush Luigi. I do remember that. I just remember the song. I go as far as saying socializing is the worst part of humanity. That seems very extreme. What's a fever dream? A fever dream... I don't exactly know. I think it literally comes from, like, when people have fevers, like they're suffering from a fever and they go to sleep, their dreams are, like, so crazy insane, more than usual, that they have their own classification. I think it just means really, really, really wild and out there dreams. I could be wrong.
The world was perfect.
But people usually refer to weird stuff as fever dreams, because, like, it's so weird, it might as well be a fever dream.
Everything shone like the shimmer in a rainbow. At the very least, that was how it was within these walls.
Aw.
The 2 sisters,
The flower
Anatoly
crowns.
and Natasha,
Like Omori.
were were princesses of a 300-year-old kingdom to the far west. Since birth, they had never gone beyond the castle walls. Their youths were spent together alone.
What about their parents?
Sisters by birth, they had a happy life together.
That's sweet.
But one day, their peace abruptly ended.
Oh.
A rebellion struck. The military took the castle and declared the start of a new nation. Royal family members who resisted were executed, and their corpses hung in the garden.
Jeez. That means Sonic Forces was a fever dream. You could consider it that. You could. Fever dream is a very weird and odd dream that feels uncomfortable. After you wake up, you feel sick. I'm gonna be sick. Along with Sonic 06. Also, I'm a very extreme person when it comes to things I hate or dislike. That's fair. It was believed in medieval times that madness was contagious. While technically incorrect, there's a sliver of truth in that statement. People can catch madness from others if exposed to them long enough, maybe? Sonic 06 makes me feel sick. In what way? Is it the graphics, the performance, the story? All of the above?
The castle walls were destroyed, and the flowers trampled.
The glitches?
Anatoly and Natasha escaped the castle at night thanks to their servants. But amidst the chaos, the two sisters were separated. Their hands brushed against each other. It would be the final time they ever touched.
Aw.
Natasha was hidden in a neighboring small nation. An ally of old, the princess
Old.
was welcomed with the highest honor. However, Anatoly continued her journey of escape with the remaining members of the royal family.
Interesting.
They traveled the frontier to avoid pursuers as they searched for a land of peace. As they continued down this path, their comrades fell one after another. 10 years have passed since.
Wow. 15 minutes in.
Their performance is so intense in person, I can't take my eyes off the stage.
You took your eyes off, you lied. Everyone's asleep. It's just him. Who's that supposed to be?
Was that Yoshiko? Maybe she went to the restroom.
She's sneaking in. I guess she doesn't want to interrupt the play. That's fair.
First time after I left the castle. It was also the first time I killed. Have you ever witnessed a soldier's dying moments? As blood flows from open wounds, all you'll hear is a death rattle.
That's nasty. Everything! 94% of the glitches, 1% of the story. Actually not that bad, just kick Elise out. 3% of gameplay glitches. Do have gameplay related things though. By ignoring madness, it slowly becomes seen as normal, and thus more people will act in kind. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that, you're right. That is a strange, like,
Proudly of all
correlation.
your pride, but those vanish when you're on the battlefield.
Over the span of 10 years, Natasha was welcomed as the new head of state for a small neighboring nation.
Mm-hmm.
She knew full well that her lineage was being taken advantage of for the nation's development. However, she had no choice but to allow this to happen.
I mean, if it's a good deal for everyone, then what's the problem?
Meanwhile, Anatoly traveled the land. She had grown to become a leader of the wandering warrior tribes in the region.
Uh-huh. Are they gonna have to do glorious battle?
She had mastered to survive had become the hope for many. The fight to regain their homeland had begun for these two princesses. It all began when the former kingdom, now a military dictatorship, invaded the nation protecting Natasha. Natasha declared war, promising to regain control of her former castle.
I see. Wow, imagine fighting in that dress.
Anatoly rallied the people of the land to mount an invasion.
If you accept things for long enough, they eventually feel normal to you. My hatred feels normal to me, for example, because I accepted it for so long. I see. Hello, Bailu. You got chips? What kind of chips you eating? Need to clean later, though. Being clean is quite important. Ignoring a problem only allows the problem to spread. I think that's probably usually true.
They rode for the kingdom.
To the kingdom!
First, Natasha was disadvantaged, but the balance shifted upon uniting with Anatoly's forces. The enemy commanders saw the forces surrounding the castle.
They wet
They
themselves.
knew there was no way to escape, and quickly surrendered. The war ended in a single day.
Dang,
And
that's
yet,
good.
people do not know of the 10 years of strife these two girls endured.
They could tell people now that they're in charge again. They could write a book, perhaps.
The royal
Is that a real picture?
family was rebuilt, but the peace they had once known was not immediately restored. Natasha's forces desired control over the conquered kingdom.
Okay.
However, Anatoly's camp also sought control, having achieved many merits in battle.
I don't know what kind. I know they're shaped like somewhat of a flower. Really? That sounds interesting. Today I recorded my Genshin video. The game ran very well. That's awesome, Skybeck. Congratulations. I'm glad it's running well. After all the time you waited for it to download. Thank goodness it's working properly.
When the two girls reached out to one another, their hands would never touch again.
Not even for a high
They were afraid to
five?
strike each other down.
Oh. Dang. A battle between siblings. They're still asleep.
If we continue to fight, more blood will be spilled, weakening our nation. Hence why only one of us shall be queen and end this war. There is no path before us where we can walk hand in hand as we did back then. I know. I am prepared for what we must do. It's why I've waited here for you. Draw your sword. We shall now decide who is fit to become queen.
The final battle.
Drop the facade, Natasha. For these past 10 years, you sat on the throne as a princess. I know you know not how to wield a sword. I refuse to stain my hands with your blood. I could never will myself to kill you. But at this rate, the nation will perish. Draw your sword, Anatoly!
The other thing is that the game ended up soft locking. I was to do a mission and it showed what I needed to do. I couldn't find my cursor. Pressing escape didn't work either. Dang. Your cursor vanished. Alt F4. I had to reload the game. Thankfully it saved my progress. Did it work again after that? Like, did you try it afterwards and it worked? I'll have to become a voice actor. A voice actor. Yes, I'll now become a voice. Woo! You should. Always strive to achieve your dreams.
Natasha!
I refuse. Oh, I mean, let's fight. The time is nigh. Oh, never mind. I refuse. They said they would never touch hands again. The narrator lied to me. They lied to me.
Whoa! Who turned out the lights? Well, I was asleep the whole time, so it was already dark anyway.
Yeah. Oh, the little bubble is so happy. Peace, peace.
Is she talking in her sleep? That was weird.
There's no way she knew that it turned dark. Actually, didn't even need to click on the mission to do it. It just had me ready to do it, and I was able to move finally. Okay, nice.
Wait, why am I wasting time thinking about it?
You can't help the things you think about, you know.
The lights are on again. Back to the show.
Now, let us eat. Yes, allow me to pass the plate.
Ooh, eat the blood of our enemies. No, let's not eat that.
Thank you, Anatoly.
Let's nod and say we did.
The two spent
Again, looks
time
very
together
real.
Again, for the first time in years. However, they could not run through the garden like they used to.
Why?
Together, they carried the lives of tens
Oh.
of thousands on their shoulders.
A crown.
What was expected
It's
of
pretty.
the girls was no longer a crown of flowers, but a real crown instead.
I see. Imagine having an audience of 3 and 2 of them fall asleep. At least there's that one loyal watcher. I'm finished drawing my thumbnail. Sounds good, Skyvet. Good luck. Have fun.
If I could simply defer the throne to you and end it all, I would have done so in the beginning. A queen's crown would fit you better, Natasha. However, the war would not simply end there.
How did it end up this way? What are we supposed to do?
We fight like we always have.
In anguish as Anatoly gently embraced her. How wonderful it would be if we could flee somewhere together. But both knew full well that could not be.
The kingdom would fall apart.
After a long silence and much internal strife, Natasha rose. She knew this could not go on forever. For the nation, and for themselves.
Not gonna lie, her hair looks like bananas. You're talking about Anatoly, the one wearing the yellow outfit? I guess if they were more yellow, yeah, or more green. They are shaped like bananas.
She invoked her nation's ancient tradition.
I think it looks pretty cool. It's a bit modern, I think, for the time period they're going for. This is like a story about the medieval times or whatever. But I think it looks good.
A new queen would be chosen through a duel of cups and poison.
Cups and poison? Cups and poison?
Let us end this, Anatoly.
Why do they want to kill each other so badly?
Natasha, what do you intend to do?
Or themselves so badly? Where are you gonna get the poison from, huh? Or is it already poisoned?
I leave it for the heavens to decide who will survive.
Da 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 da. Alright, that's enough. Oh, you just had that in your pocket? That's...
On the day we were separated, I was given this poison by our family in order to commit suicide.
Interesting gift, I will say. Oh my god, it was invisible. Sorry. Liquid physics are hard.
Switch the glasses around until I cannot tell which one has the poison in it. Once you are finished, I will reorder the glasses as well.
Oh my gosh.
Duel of poisoned cups.
Hmm.
Very well. We shall ask God which of us deserves to survive. Though perhaps it will be the god of death that answers.
She didn't care. The god of death. Who's gonna die? International Chess Grandmaster Anatoly Karpov?
It is my turn then.
Is that a real person? I've never heard of such a person. Dang, this part of the game is actually good. It is an interesting story they're telling. I want to see who dies. Anatoly Karpov is a real chess player. Are they they're like the number one in the whole world? That's awesome.
I grant you the right to select a glass. I shall take the remaining one.
Very well.
Go on then. She took her own glass. Good luck.
Natasha, promise me. Promise, if you survive, you will bring peace to this kingdom. And be a bit more selfish in your personal life. That would balance things out, I think.
I also have something to say, Anatoly. If you survive, wear a dress fit for a queen, no matter how much you hate it. Well then, to the new queen.
That's scary.
Cheers.
Good luck. He made the same sound twice. Oh god. That's messed up.
Cotton! Huh? What? Is she? But... Lorna, are you alright?
That is pretty nasty.
She's dead! She's really dead! Somebody call me! Something happened!
What's wrong?
Kazuhiko didn't even know! He didn't even notice! Dang. The culprit is not among us. Sorry. What did I miss? Not number one, but he won multiple championships in some places. Oh, that's awesome. Let's get one suspect down. You're right. You're right. She's innocent. We don't know that. She still could have been the murderer and just died afterwards. Someone may have known and gotten revenge on her. But, I guess we'll find that out in due time. No, not Karen.
What do I do?
Call the ambulance. Well, she's dead, I guess. Just call the police. It's a really creepy and unhinged way of dying. Being poisoned and barfing your guts out? Yeah, it's messed up.
Somebody help our teacher! Please report it to the peacekeepers!
Our theater club rehearsal performance is hereby canceled. I repeat.
It's cancelled.
Huh? What's going on?
Someone died, you missed it.
What happened? Is this part of the show?
Nope.
No, I don't think so. I think this is real.
Then that's a real corpse on the stage?
It sure is.
This is where master detectives come in. We have to do something.
Let's solve the murder.
Oh, no. I can't deal with corpses.
Oh, no. What kind of detective are you?
Huh? Dead people's faces terrify me. I can't handle looking at them.
Just don't look at the face then.
And the blood.
Oh my gosh.
Blood.
What's with that stuff that we all need to survive?
It's all way too horrifying. I can't deal with gory stuff.
You're joking, right? You're a master detective.
You're joking. But he said that. She was such a good actor. She was amazing, and now she's dead, never to perform
I'm
again.
not assigned to murders. I mainly handle undercover investigations and stuff like that.
That's fair. I'll give him a pass there.
Yeah, I'll leave this to you. I grant you the right to investigate the crime scene, rookie.
Thanks, coach.
What?
Huh?
I'll use my disguise ability and try to leave the panicking students out of here.
Wow, taking responsibility for once?
I'll leave the rest to you.
Kind of, in his own way, I guess. Well, actually, in his own way, he's avoiding responsibility.
Move into the hall in an orderly manner.
Orderly fashion. I can't with gore. I mean, I don't know how I am with real gore because I've never experienced it, but you know, with simulated gore, movie gore, game gore, it doesn't bother me. First off, as a LobCorp employee, let's just say I never see the same clerk twice. Oh no.
What do I do? This is awful.
Just get someplace safe for now, I guess.
Stay calm, Kurumi.
Don't hyperventilate.
That wasn't an act just now, right?
How would she know?
That's not in the script.
Oh yeah.
Cotton really coughed up blood. She's really dead.
Who could have thought a real murder would happen during a play? First Aiko and now Cotton? Is the school cursed?
It's just a target
It's a murder case.
for murders.
But if the peacekeepers come,
Murders.
screw it up again.
What you're saying is we gotta investigate right here, right now.
I need your help. Please investigate this case, Yuma.
Real gore is just too much. Game gore, movie gore is fine. Close your eyes. That's scary. Yeah, let her rest in peace. Yeah, I can't say how I feel about real gore because I've never really experienced it. It probably would be too much for me. That's no blood. It's fruit punch, grape juice. Too soon, Skyback. Too soon. No, I'm just kidding. It does look very. It looks like It just looks like paint,
Do it?
like from a paintball tournament.
Got it.
You're just doing what she says again? Wow. If you want to get on the black-chested Ugo's good side that badly.
Don't act like you're not into the Shinigami. You love when people die.
Hey, you also want to peek at the crime scene for your own reasons.
Exactly.
Busted.
You're gonna be busted.
It'll be trouble when the peacekeepers arrive. Let's search the crime scene before they get here.
Quickly now, quickly now. We don't have much time. Oh look, a corpse.
All right.
Time to investigate. Or strawberry cake batter.
Not sure if it will
For
help,
real.
but can I tell you what I saw?
Absolutely, confirm it for me.
Please.
During the performance, I was doing odd jobs in the wings.
Uh-huh.
Aside from the theater club members, there wasn't anyone wondering about, like an outsider.
Okay.
I mean, other than when Desuhiko jumped in right at the beginning of the play.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that.
Well, that's part of the investigation, right? You can't see everyone from the stage after all.
Okay.
Isn't that why he went up there? Memorize all the faces that were there?
I wish.
Right. I think he just wanted attention. But setting that aside,
Alright, bye, Lou. I'll be here.
she didn't see any outsiders. The only persons of interest are those within the theater club.
Yes.
I'll keep that in mind while taking a look around. I've done a few investigations already. I should be able to handle this now.
We're getting better at this.
You were hopelessly reliant on yours truly until now. I see it's not your brain making the decisions anymore.
Good one.
The eyes are wide open from agony. The body is completely motionless. I can immediately tell she's dead.
She's dead.
Displayed many expressions while acting. Her face is frozen in death in the end.
She still looks angry.
This isn't an act. She was struck by an abrupt and unscripted death.
Yes. As most deaths are.
Was it poison?
Seems to have been some kind of poison.
That's most likely the case.
Although I guess it's not necessarily impossible that it was something else.
External injuries, and given the circumstances, she must have ingested poison. This will be tough to solve if that's the case. I know nothing about poison.
We need an expert.
What? A detective who doesn't know his poisons? Don't tell me you're a poison virgin.
I'm probably not, but you took all my memories away.
Ew, gross.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, you perverted little detective. Get on your knees and apologize, and maybe I'll teach you a thing or two.
About poison?
About something like, I'm sorry, I should know my place. I can't live without you, Shinigami.
Yeah, let's say it.
If she was murdered with
Oh, never mind. That's not.
the poison must have been prepared somewhere else. I need to look for that while checking out anywhere else that seems suspicious.
Hey, don't ignore me, jerk.
No external injuries. Given the circumstances, it's likely she died from drinking the poison. Fair enough.
Yep, it's a corpse.
Thank you for that. The bottle.
There's a wine bottle on the table.
Liqueur.
Karin poured the liquid from this bottle and started to suffer after drinking it.
Mm-hmm.
That means there's a chance the poison was mixed into this bottle.
Seems unlikely since what's her name
This
wasn't
wine
affected.
here, right?
Of course not. It's just grape juice. I poured out the bottle and replaced what was inside.
Okay.
You, Kurumi?
After class, I was asked to help out before I went to get you. I'm still a theater club member after all.
Were both the wine and grape juice sealed before you swapped them out?
Yes. I received the unopened wine bottle from a club member. I uncorked the bottle and poured the wine down the sink.
Mm-hmm. What a waste, honestly.
But I drank it anyway.
That's fair, though.
After that, I went to the cafeteria.
Should've given it to the
and
teachers or
bought some
something.
grape juice. Of course, this was also unopened. I poured the juice into the bottle, then put the cork back. I passed the bottle to a club member, and my job was done.
Purchased the bottle, put the cork back. Okay.
That bottle was then placed with the glasses on the shelf before the performance.
I see. With so many people around, poison couldn't be added to the bottle after it was placed on stage. If poison was mixed in, it'd be before it was brought on stage.
Okay. Grape juice was inside the wine bottle. When we switched out the wine for juice, the bottle was then placed in the glass on the shelf. Russian roulette with bottles. Yeah, for real. They never knew how real it was going to be, though.
There are two glasses on the table. The props used for the duel of poison's cups.
Mm-hmm.
I think this glass was supposed to be stored upside down on the shelf in the back.
Okay.
Kara was the victim, but she's also the one who set it on the table. Maybe
Yeah.
poison was already applied to the glass beforehand. Hey, do you know who prepared these glasses?
Oh, it's the girls on prop duty. The freshmen are handling them this time.
Do you
Freshman.
know where this glass was before it was placed on stage?
Props are kept in the theater club storage. This glass should have been in there too.
The theater club storage. In that case, any club member would have access.
He's doing good at deducing clues.
Was real poison applied to the glass?
We don't know.
I just thought it could be possible. But there's the
But it is
risk of
possible.
being caught by applying the poison after it was moved to the set.
They could have prepared it there inside the room before bringing it,
If
perhaps.
poison was applied, it would have been before being brought to the set.
Yes.
And on days like this, when there's an open rehearsal, props are brought out of storage right after school. The glass should have stayed on that shelf the whole time.
After school. Which means it'd be even harder to apply poison before then.
Yes. At the very least, the props in the set were fully prepared at least 1 hour before the performance.
Okay. That's were placed upside down on the stage shelf at least 1 hour before. Is the thought then that if you coated the glasses with poison, since they were upside down for at least an hour, the poison would have run to the top of the glass? Is that it? I'm back. When I left my room, my finger hit a nail. It hurt, but it's not bleeding. Your finger hit a nail, like the nails you hammer into walls to stick stuff? One of those was sticking out? That's scary. You might want to get that removed. That sounds like a hazard.
This
Poison
file
volume.
is supposed to have poison in it, according to the script.
Thank you for flexing the whole time. You should get that nail removed. That sounds really dangerous. It may have not bled this time, but what about next time? Dun dun dun!
But it's empty now. It's dry and shows no signs of ever being wet.
It was just a prop.
To be sure, the poison in this vial wasn't real, and it was just another prop, right?
She's like, are you serious?
Absolutely. It was always empty.
It was empty. Okay, well, we can't... Well, I guess we would. I was gonna say we can't prove there wasn't like powder or something inside, but I guess there would be residue if there were.
Contents spill easily because of the loose lid, so we don't even keep colored water in it. Cotton just pretended to pour poison from the vial into the glass on stage.
Okay. Well, there is... Well, no, I guess not. I was gonna say there's a possibility someone was messing with it while they were swapping the glasses around, but he already said everyone had their eyes on them, so it'd be very, very difficult.
Then it's hard to imagine there being any poison inside it.
Yeah. Empty from the beginning, it is dry and shows no signs of it ever being wet. Is that it? Am I done here? Alright. Where else can we investigate? Backstage. Oh, we have access to all this. Oh, God! What's so funny, Shinigami?
There's a script on the floor.
I have to remove all hazards always for the sake of my cats. Yes, that is a good idea. How many cats do you have? I'm sorry if I've asked you before. My memory's terrible, but... How many cats do you have? I mean, it's because most people entered my room, their shirt got stuck on it. It's funny because of the nail. So what you're saying is the nail is like there for your entertainment. It's so you can watch people get their shirts stuck when they enter your room. But what if they also get cut? Then wouldn't you feel so bad?
That's the script of the play. Someone must have dropped it in all the chaos.
The script describes the Duel of Poisoned Cups scene.
My goodness, Bailu. You're a special kind of, I don't want to say heartless, but you don't care if people get hurt entering your own room. Bailu, that's scary. I have two cats. One was adopted. The other one was adopted because it was homeless and dying, but it recovered. Oh, that's great. I'm glad it recovered. What colors are they? Bailu, that's not a normal thing to be happy about. You should feel bad if someone gets hurt on your, behalf.
The character Natasha, played by Cotton, is supposed to take the wine and glasses from the shelf.
She looks so happy, Kurumi does.
After that, the glasses are shuffled on stage. According to the script...
Make sure the audience cannot see the glasses. Finished. It is my turn then. Shuffles in a similar way. I am ready. Then on opposite sides of the table facing one another.
After that, Cotton takes the first glass, and they both drink at the same time. Unfortunately, Cotton's glass turned out to actually be poisoned. Kurumi, I was wondering about this script. It says, make sure the audience cannot see the glasses. Why is that?
It's to make the result feel unpredictable to the audience.
Hmm.
If the glasses are visible, no matter how fast they are shuffled, the audience can see which one has the poison.
That's fair. One is a brown and dark brown. The other one is brown and white and black. They sound adorable. But there's too many nails there. I don't have a hammer. Don't your parents have any? Or can't they get one the next time they go to the store or something? It just seems so dangerous. You're supposed to be super safe in your room. But there's like spikes everywhere. Get things cut on.
The script doesn't say anything about how many times to shuffle the glasses, or which one will have the poison in it.
Exactly. There's no poison to begin with, so it doesn't matter which one's picked. You just pick any glass and act out your death after drinking. In the script, Cotton was to die. But I didn't think she'd actually die.
I see. Since the instructions aren't precise, both actresses don't know the results from shuffling either.
And to see the shuffling of the glasses, the result was unpredictable even for the two on stage. Okay. That's important. Main stage. What else can I investigate? Are you gonna be, what is this? Are you gonna be too traumatized to speak to me?
Not only is
Oh, it's you! You were with me the whole time. I didn't think this was you. I thought you were a different girl.
also be a fight for the
Sorry.
lead role?
If so, those most suspicious are Cotton's rivals, Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane.
The one that used to be homeless, pretty small and cuddly. Is the other one bigger by comparison? If I were to ask, I don't think she would get one. I understand. Well, in that case, just be careful. And please warn people when they enter your room about the danger of the nails.
Is the culprit one of those three? I need to find out if there was anything suspicious about them during the performance. Kurumi
Yeah,
was
let's
in the
talk to
audience
them.
The whole time, so perhaps she knows something about the others.
I thought they were going to show her dead. Let's talk about Yoshiko first.
Before the incident occurred, do you know where Yoshiko was and what she was doing?
I didn't see Yoshiko in the wings. She may have been watching from the audience.
Oh, right. Speaking of which, during the performance, I noticed Yoshiko walking down the aisle. I thought she was coming back from the restroom, but I didn't see her take her seat. What if she wasn't part of the audience? Where could she have been?
You will notice Yoshiko walking down the aisle between audience seating during the performance. Waruna.
Kurumi, did you notice anything suspicious about Waruna while you were watching from the wings?
As far as I can tell, Waruna was just her usual self.
Nails are a test if you have your tetanus vaccine. Tetanus is a type of disease. I don't know exactly what the symptoms are or what kind of a disease it is. All I know is you get it from rust entering your bloodstream, so that's why they say if you cut yourself on a rusty nail, you need to make sure you have your tetanus shot, or else it might infect you.
She was listening to music right up to the start of the play. I think that's how she concentrates.
Listen to music, okay.
The glasses or bottle before the performance?
I wasn't watching her the entire time, but if she did go near the set, I think I would have noticed.
I see. Waruna was the closest to the victim. That's ample opportunity to commit the crime. But still, how did she add the poison? It couldn't have been during the performance, right?
It would be difficult, but perhaps not impossible.
Wait, now that I think about it, right after the lights went dark in that one scene, she went near the shelf to pick up a plate. Her back was toward the audience, so I couldn't see her hands. But she only had 2 or 3 seconds max. Could she have poured hidden poison in the glass in that time?
I suppose if it was premeditated, she could have.
Did she have any other opportunities after? The next time she touched the glasses was during the shuffling scene. But it was Cotton who moved the glasses and bottle. She also prepared the poison vial.
It's one of the prop girls! It could be. It very well could be. You could be right. We will solve this mystery eventually.
Cotton was the one who chose the first glass.
That's true.
In this situation, it'd be difficult for Waruna to poison Cotton specifically.
Yes. I guess it would be more likely that someone else planned to kill at least one of the girls, though not someone specific. Waruna was acting during the performance, of course. It would have been difficult for her to have purposely poisoned Karen. Yes.
What about Kurane? Did she seem strange before the incident occurred?
I haven't seen Kurane. She was working up above the whole time.
Above? Oh, she was managing the lights then.
I thought the wings meant Kurumi wasn't the lights. I guess the wings is just like the sides of the stage, maybe.
There's a catwalk above to adjust the lights, and that's where Kurane was supposed to be. So I didn't see her in the wings. There's another girl handling the lights, so it would be helpful to speak to her.
Okay. Kurumi was a member of the lighting crew during the performance. And then Karen.
Before the performance, did you notice anything off about Cotton?
Well, I think she was more on edge than usual.
Interesting.
She yelled at underclassmen who were late in preparing for the show. She also paced around restlessly. That's not just today. She's been that way since Aiko's death. Maybe the whole battle for the lead role had stressed her out.
It's definitely possible.
But since she was murdered after Aiko, she should be considered another victim, right?
Yes.
She knew someone was out to get her, and it's not strange for her to be mentally unstable.
But we should still consider her a suspect for the initial murder. It was more tense than usual prior to the start of the performance.
The ones fighting for the lead role are Yoshiko, Waruna, and Kurane. None of them seem particularly suspicious so far.
Hey, how long are you gonna keep this up? I'm so sick of 20 questions with this ugly chick.
That reminds me. The lights went dark during the performance, right? The entire hall was blacked out. Wouldn't it be possible for someone to sneak up on stage and place the poison then?
Swap out the glass or the cups. I guess. Could be.
I hadn't thought of that, but I don't think it's possible.
Why not?
The blackout lasted for only 5 seconds. We measure it each time to ensure there are no mistakes. So someone would have to move through the dark, get on stage, apply the poison, and get away, all in 5 seconds.
That might be possible if there was like a trapdoor or something.
That sounds impossible to me. If they were in a hurry, their footsteps would have been heard by everyone too.
That's a good point.
From the audience, it may be impossible, but what about from the wings?
Why Shinigami so mean? She's jealous. She hates the fact that this girl's giving us attention.
No, there were multiple club members, including me, in the wings at all times. While the lights are out, have noticed.
I guess it's not possible then.
As long as everybody corroborates their story.
Sure has more logic than you. I guess you're useless without a certain someone.
Chief? Stage went dark for 5 seconds during the performance. Okay, good. Let's go check out the back of the stage.
She mentioned that the catwalk for adjusting the lights is up above.
Yup.
Are those the stairs to reach them?
Would you like to go check up there?
Yeah, I would.
Can I check down here first, though?
The
I guess not.
The stage is set over there. It's a lot narrower than I thought. It's pretty high up.
Yeah. It'd be hard on anyone with the fear of heights.
True. No more attention for death, goddess. It's not like we were ignoring her. Just started getting jealous for no reason. It wasn't normal for her to be jealous. If you help, I let a Valve employee build my house, and all of it, including the inside, is just error signs in purple and black checkerboards indicating a missing texture. I don't know what to tell you, man. You should have like looked up their track record before hiring them. Do they have any kind of insurance policy? Can you get your money back? You get a refund?
So you can move the lights as needed for the play. The table is directly below, which means
Someone could have dropped poison.
you can't see the glasses getting shuffled from the audience seats, but they could have been visible from up here.
True.
I could find out for sure if I could talk to someone that was up here.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's talk to someone. There are multiple spotlights for the stage on the catwalk. But the walkway itself is narrow and high enough that it's not easily accessible. Maybe that's all the investigating I can do. Really? I don't get to look around here?
There's no point in going that way.
What makes you say that? Do you have all the answers? Do you know who the culprit is? Oh, food.
Places among the gentry, so these don't suit my palate.
Gentry? What's gentry? What does that say? I wish I knew.
I don't think there's anything on this side.
Shinigami, you're so smart. What was that? Oh, it was that thing. Alright, I guess we're done. They told me I gotta install Half-Life Alyx for the assets. I think I heard that game wasn't that bad. Has anyone tried it? Not gonna lie, Crime and Punishment is such a good show to listen to. I've heard of that show, but I've never watched it myself. You know how many episodes it is? Or like how many seasons or whatever?
Well, I think I've checked all that I can for now. I have a good idea of how things work around here. It seems certain Cotton died from drinking poison, but I couldn't find any clues that point to how it was done.
Oh, stuck already, Mr. Pervert Detective?
Don't call me that.
I need my adorable angel's whisper to help. Maybe you should get on your knees and beg.
What's Angel's Whisper again? Is that where I can re-look at the crime scene? I don't remember.
Angel, you're a death god.
Oh, she was just talking about herself. I thought that was the name of her power or something. My bad, my
I
bad.
shouldn't even pay attention to her. But she's right. I'm stuck. What should I do?
We need to talk to the other members of the cast that were here.
Yuma, if you're done with the crime scene investigation,
There we go.
are you conducting the questioning next?
Yes, it's time for questioning. I really like Half-Life 1 when I played it recently. I'm going to play 2 soon. Nice. I've never played those games. They sound pretty good, though. I know everyone wants a third game to come out, and it never did. I did play the Portal games. I think they're supposed to be in the same universe, although aside from that, they're not really tightly connected. Those were good games. There's a movie called Crime and Punishment. Oh, I thought it was a show. Oh, you said it's a good song. I thought it was a show. I thought you were like listening to it in the background. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not a show, but I thought for sure it was. Valve can't count to 3! Hey, counting to 3 can be hard. Cut them some slack. I'm sorry, Bailu. I didn't see that you said song. That's cool. I've never heard of that song. What genre is it?
Questioning?
Oh my gosh, Yumi. You've questioned people before. You know about questioning.
Yoshiko, Marina, Kurane, and the others?
Absolutely.
Oh, right. Let's go and talk to them.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
She's such a loudmouth.
Uh-huh.
How do we talk to them? I doubt they'll be too willing to share anything with me.
If we introduce ourselves as an actual detective, they might be willing to cooperate.
I joined the club only recently, so they don't trust me. And you're a complete outsider, Yuma.
They might listen to Desuhiko, their teacher.
Even though you're disguised as a cute girl right now.
That's it, a disguise. Maybe this could work if we use Desuhiko's disguise. He could disguise as any of the girls and
Oh.
start questioning them.
That's interesting. Oh, it's them. It's the right hand of chaos or whatever.
The peacekeepers? Aw, they're here already.
That
Boop.
woman, she was the one with that Yomi guy.
She's his right hand. He made that very clear multiple times.
I am the Amaterasu Peacekeepers Vice Director, the trusted right hand, showered with love by Director Yomi himself.
Mm-hmm. Aren't you proud of yourself?
Electro.
Awesome name, though.
Goodness me, you've surely done something reckless this time around.
That wasn't us. We just happened to witness it.
Whoops. Looks like she found out you snuck into a girls' school. I think this deserves the death penalty, don't you?
First of all, I'm investigating. Secondly, she doesn't know that I'm not a girl. That's okay. I'm not sure what kind of genre it is, but it's a good song. Times them. We look at the ends. I'm almost done with the thumbnail. Nice. Thanks, Kybek. I'll check that soon.
There's a reason.
The stream's almost over.
This way.
What are you doing? Hurry up and make the arrest.
Wait, I can explain.
I can explain everything.
What?
You have
Why
no
her?
right to remain silent. You have no right to talk to a lawyer either.
Darn it, her
You
rights.
only possess two rights: confess the truth and beg Amaterasu Corporation for mercy.
She looks like a zombie, this Martina, because her skin is so pale.
Take her away.
Take her away.
Hey! What's going on?
Please, wait.
Are you sure you want to try and stop Amaterasu Peacekeeper Vice Director Martina?
She does have a gun. You gotta be careful about that. She's got a gun. Is this what you've been waiting for? Say 1, 2, and 4. Huh? Is that a reference to something? Her skin's looking just as pale as my skin on her picture. That's scary. That's unnaturally blue. Even her face, like her 3D model, doesn't look that blue.
Yeah, tell me, why are you taking Kurumi?
Oh, Gabe Newell. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Because they can't count the 3. Right. Sorry, I went over my head. New favorite character. Martina? Electro? She's got a sweet name, but I don't know. You might want to reserve judgment until you see how she acts around Yomi. Or he acts around her.
To arrest her, naturally, on the suspicion of murdering Kaden.
She's a little too, cooperative, I'll say. With him.
What? Why would I do that?
We've reached this conclusion following an interrogation of a person of interest.
And who was that?
According to them, you were responsible for handling the contents of the wine bottle prior to the start of the play. It's clear you took the opportunity to pour poison inside it.
But that in and of itself isn't enough to go off of.
It's only grape juice. I didn't add any poison.
Besides, where would she even get poison from?
Ms. Martina, this was discovered in the chemistry lab.
Dun dun dun! It's a big bottle of poison. My skin is less blue, but very pale. I understand. Now that I get. Yes, Martina. She is cool, I'll give her that. She has a very intimidating air about her.
Oh, it appears my deduction was correct. The poison was right under our noses.
Now to check if it's truly poison, I will take a small sample and ingest it. I'm just kidding.
It seems to have been a particularly potent one.
In other words, it would take a very small dosage to do the job.
The label warns that even a small amount ingested can result in death.
Mm-hmm.
The bottle
That's
is
important.
unsealed, and some of the liquid is missing. There's no mistake. You secretly stole this
It's
from the
liquid.
chemistry lab and used it for murder.
That's an important detail.
I don't know anything about it.
That bottle is way too big to be stolen without anyone noticing.
It is pretty huge. How so?
Simply unseal it in the chemistry lab and put the substance in a smaller container to take wherever desired.
Darn it, she's right. She got me. I need sunlight, vitamin D anyway. Oh, you probably should take vitamin D supplements. Speaking of which, I need to take mine for today. Because I don't really go out much. How she managed to make poison? I thought she made it, but that's crazy. Apparently it was just sitting in the chemistry lab. I don't know why they have it.
Which could then
But,
be directly
yeah.
poured into the wine bottle.
Darn it, she's right.
If you're gonna pick a fight, you better have sound logic backing you up. This is the last time I'll do this for you.
What, are you gonna possess someone?
There's a warning on the bottle. This chemical will react to oxygen in open air, rendering it harmless 30 minutes after the bottle is unsealed.
Be careful of powerful drugs, that's what it says.
Huh? After 30 minutes, it becomes harmless?
And the bottle was sitting out for an hour at least.
If you think that's important, go for broke and try pointing it out.
Yes, it's very important. It means that she couldn't have poisoned it beforehand. Alright, but I'll have to point that out next time. We are, I'm out of time for today. I have another stream to get ready for. Save a silent curtain call. Galing! Let's see, what am I streaming later? Oh yeah, it's Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Right? Yes. Alright, take supplements for magnesium. I think you did mention that. Yeah. Shinigami is so nice, but so mean. She's bipolar. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I'll be streaming another stream in a couple hours. Final Fantasy, if you guys want to come by and watch that. Otherwise, enjoy your Tuesday. I appreciate you guys being here. Have a great rest of your day or evening today. And I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.